All right, I went ahead and made the decision. I'm gonna go ahead and do those inlays in the on this part of the guitar here. I did some experimenting over here, and I don't like the way it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and inlay the bigger shards. What I'm doing is I'm taking my Dremel tool here, and I'm slowly but surely cutting that out. And if I have these other shards here laying here on the guitar. Let's see if I can get them in the camera here. And I'm just inlaying those a little bit at a time. I also have some here on the tape that I had been using. Let's see. There it is. And so I'm picking and choosing what goes in and where it goes and how deep down I have to put it in there. Once I get them laid in there, I'll CA glue them in place. And then once they're CA'd in, then I'm using this stuff right here. Get it in the camera. This is what I'm using. And it's real copper flakes in there, almost a dust. And once I get the turquoise glued into place, then I'll go back over it with that copper and get that copper down in the cracks as much as I can, and then I'll glue all that. Then once that's all in place and drying and all that, and then I'll sand this all down as smooth as I can with the body. I inlaid that down pretty deep into the wood this time, and we'll see how that goes. And then I'll figure out some way to sand. This stuff is, because it's real turquoise, it's really hard to sand. I may end up taking the Dremel and sanding that off a little bit, and then go from there. I guess it'd be all right if it had a little tiny bit of a hump there. It ain't gonna hurt nothing, and I think it'll look better than this over here. This just didn't come out the way I planned. What I did, I pulverized some of that turquoise almost to a powder, and then I mixed the turquoise powder with the copper dust, and it just blends in too much with the body. And this is with a little bit of tung oil on it, that Min-Wax tung oil finish. And so I did try it over here on this side too. If you note here, right in there, you can see where I tried it out there too. But like I said, it just faded away too much. So if I'm gonna put it on there, I want it to be bolder, make a bolder statement, because I want it to match match my turquoise. Move the camera here a little bit. There you go. Up there on my dot inlays. So anyway, it's kind of hard to do this stuff and try to film it and all that stuff. There you go. But doing the best I can. Try to make this stuff as entertaining as I can. I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not. But anyway, that's where I'm at with it right now. I'll bring you back in as I get further along. All right, there's the one side done. And you're seeing it with a little bit of the Min-Wax tung oil finish on it. It's already starting to dry up a little bit. But you see how much darker the walnut is now. And I think that's what the doctor ordered, was going to that bigger turquoise. Yeah, I'm moving the camera on you here. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now I just got to do the other side. It's taking a little longer than I thought I was going to. See the other side, I gotta now carve all this out, do my inlays. But what I did was I carved that out, inset the turquoise, put a little CA glue on there, and then I spread a bunch of copper over that copper dust over the top of it. Put more CA glue on there, and then I scraped and sanded and sanded and scraped until I got to this point here. And it's a little tiny bit proud, but I think I'm just going to leave it that way. I don't think it's going to hurt nothing. And so that got me excited to get it this far. And all right, I'll talk at you guys later on. Probably bring you back in when I get it all done, that part of it done. Once this other side is done over here, this side over here, once I get this other side done over here, then it'll be final sanding the whole guitar down, and then I'm going to start applying the finish on it, and hopefully I can get this done with the next I got doctor's appointments tomorrow, so maybe by next weekend I'll have this in, start getting in clear coat, that Minwax tongue oil finish that is, and I'll do a whole series on that and show you how I use it. But anyway, guess that's it for the day. For right now anyway. I'll bring you back in once I get the other side done. Bye now. Alright, here she is. So I'm done with it finally. There's the turquoise and the copper. There is copper in there. Oh. There you go. You can always see things on camera that you don't see sitting looking at it, but looks like I got a tiny bit of more cleanup to do right in here maybe, or maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know, I kind of like it. But anyway, that's with just a real thin coat of that Minwax tongue oil finish on there, and I slipped the P90 covers in there just to see what it's going to look like. I like it. Okay. That's going to be the end of this for now. So after this, the next step will be finish sanding it, and then we'll start doing the Minwax tongue oil finish process, and that'll be my next series on this guitar. Those series can vary depending on how fast it dries and stuff. There's my truss rod cover. Still debating on what I'm going to do up here on the peg head. Still thinking about putting my eagle in there. Got some ideas about him with some turquoise. So I'll add a little bit more turquoise. I was going to put it here, but by the time I put the tuners in and stuff, there ain't going to be very much there, so I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I think I really like that. It really came out well. Looks like a necklace hanging on my guitar. Alrighty, y'all. That's it for this session of the P90 Neck Through guitar. And I don't know how soon I'll get back to another filming of, like I said, it'll be the Minwax tongue oil finish right there. And what I have is the Minwax hardener that I'm going to put on the wood before we go too much further. And then we'll start with that and then go from there. I'm still thinking just doing a matte finish on it, staying out of the shiny realm this time. Seems like here lately, the last 3 or 4 guitars I made them glossy. So this one here, I think I'm just going to make it flat. We'll see. we'll see how things go from here on out. Well, that turquoise sure is looking good on that guitar, though. I really like it a lot. Alrighty, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.